Feeling myself, yeah, I'm feeling myself. Feeling myself, yeah, I'm feeling myself. It feel like I want a champion belt. I feel like I want a champion belt. Feeling myself when I'm counting the wealth. Feeling myself when I'm counting.
Hello everybody, it's Shar B and I'm back on a different video. Sorry I missed a video last week. It was totally my fault. I had some things that I was going through and needed to take off for that little week. So I'm back now, getting the videos done. And it's been awesome. Everything's been working out well, and we have some new ventures that I'm going to be starting and some new things that I'm going to be doing, and hopefully can get everybody involved in helping with that whole new venture that I have going on. But apart from that, here's the Shar Beach channel. Welcome to the Shar Beach channel. My name is Shar B. I'm a mother, author, and inspirational speaker of how I succeeded in a abusive relationship. Also, you can purchase my 2 new books, The James Game, and also the story of Marissa Ray. There's some videos on here about the story, so that if you're interested in purchasing, you can get the gist of the story of what it's pretty much talking about. And if you're interested, definitely purchase. The link is below. How you guys been? I've been doing well. Hope you all been doing well. There's just been a whole bunch of things happening around me and my family and things like that. But we are definitely going to continue with the videos and continue with giving out this knowledge and this greatness. And eventually, if you're interested in supporting the Shar B channel, getting support from you all as well, because I really appreciate it. It's a lot to take the time out to do these videos and to just take the time to do these videos with so much stuff going on. So I may be taking a break soon. I'm hoping that I can continue the year, because I want to at least do one year of videos of different topics. And if you guys have any topics that you want me to cover, you can definitely leave a comment about anything that you would love for me to discuss, and I can go over and discuss it. Anything that you're having trouble with, or anything that you would love to hear that you're not hearing on social media, I definitely would love to talk about it. Now, when it comes to those topics like what's going on in the Ukraine and all, no. I do life, love, and literacy. So anything that's not directed towards what's happening in the world right now, those videos and things like that, I don't get involved with none of that. This is about substance. This is about you. This is about me. This is about living as a human person. And I don't really get into the TV stuff. So if you want to talk about that, there's so many other YouTube channels that discuss that. So you can find that information anywhere. Just type in whatever it is you're looking for, and you will definitely get a heap of stuff. But on this channel, no, I'm not doing that. So today we're going to talk about consistency. So today the video is about consistency, being consistent, being on top of your game, and continuing to do something. So consistent is basically the continuation of repeating something, just continuing to do something. So the topics today, I'm just going to discuss a few things about being consistent on, just how important consistency is and how important it can change your life. So the first thing I want to talk about is being consistent and working out, your health. That's very important, because without you, there's no reason. So everything is about your health. Your job, you still need to be healthy. Your children, you still need to be healthy. Anything that you're doing, you need to be healthy. So that's the number one. So you have to be having this selfish self inside you that tells yourself to continue to be healthy and continue to give your body the nutrition it needs, so that it can continue to be here and to continue to live in this place. So being consistent and working out is very important. So some steps that you can take, and I took some small steps just recently, I was 224 pounds on the beginning of this year, and I have now gotten down to 205. So I'm very, very excited about my journey and working out. And I'm gonna tell y'all, um, I don't give up anything. I don't give up candy. I don't give up soda, and I don't give up food. So I continue to eat the things I like. It's just that that's in moderation. So when you do start to become healthy and things like that, you, of course, having these addictions to certain things prior to being healthy, that you're going to still be kind of addicted to them and need to wean off of them. So I do them in moderation now. So I still get my protein. I work out a couple of days a week, and then I work out at home. So I do my home workouts. So I'm not like, if I'm not in the gym, I still work out 5 days a week at home. I do a lot of jump rope. I do a lot of push-ups and crunches and leg exercises. So I take about 30 minutes at home every day to work out, and then I go to the gym for about an hour and a half, twice a week. So I haven't been, because of all the stuff that's been happening, but being consistent is very important. So if you want to see goals, if like as far as health goals, you have to be consistent. So every day, this is the easiest way to do it. Every day you wake up out of your bed, you tell yourself, this is what I'm going to do. You have a schedule. So you already know what you're going to eat. You already know what you're going to do, and you just stick to it every single day. Like, you have to live one day at a time when it comes to being consistent. It's living one day at a time. We can't just make a goal and say, I want to work out and go to the gym and not really work on that every day. Like, so every day you have to tell yourself, this is what I need to do, and have a schedule, have it written down of what your day is going to look like. So if you work, and I'm going to tell you guys, I work sometimes 7 to 7. I work 12-hour shifts, but I still have a gym membership where it's 24 hours, so I can still go at any time. And I work out. After I go to the gym, I come home and I work out 30 minutes after I get out of the gym. Then I take a shower and then I go to bed. So it's very doable. It's just that you have to put it within your schedule. And you just have to know what your routine's going to be so that you continue to do it. Now, being able to eat, you should have a schedule of what time you eat. Since I work, I eat at the same time. It's basically the schedule that I get breaks is when I eat. And I don't eat all the time. I'm not always eating. So, they say, okay, well, you need to eat all day, every 2 hours. No, I don't do that. So a lot of the tactics that I did try that weren't working, I just don't do them anymore. I had to come up with my own regimen of myself and what I could actually do, and it's been working for me. So you just have to find what's best for you and what you can actually do, and that's how you're going to lose weight. That's how you're going to be healthy. But as I said before, you have to have consistency. That's it. Be consistent. Just do what you're supposed to do every day, and don't do anything different. Now, on my weekends, I do whatever I want. I don't have a schedule. It is what it is. And that's pretty much when I do the silly stuff. And I probably could have lost weight quicker if I didn't do the silly stuff. But I'm just like, we have to be honest with ourselves, okay? And when you're losing weight, you have to be honest with yourself, because if you try to put yourself through this strenuous keeping yourself from things, you're not going to be successful. And that's why I failed so many times. I've been trying to lose weight since 2014. And the reason I continue to fail is because I'm trying to do these really strict diets and things that just don't work for me. And I had to find something that worked for me, and finally I did. So that's about being consistent, being selfish a little bit, and taking time for your self-health, because you can't do anything if you're not healthy. The next thing I want to discuss about being consistent is working on yourself, self-love, being consistent with that. So when you wake up in the morning and you're just getting ready to get started on your day, start doing some affirmations of some things that you're proud of yourself, and start manifesting what you want to do next. You have to start having the imagination of pretending that you're already doing what you really want to do. So that's anything. So for the universe, it takes the thought is the most powerful thing to get anything started. That's the seed, is the thought. So when you start to think about it, then you start to manifest it, then you start seeing yourself doing it, you start seeing yourself in it. That's when it actually starts to happen. So being consistent with yourself, telling yourself how much you love you, telling yourself what you'll accept and what you won't, um, having the boundaries, having the love for yourself will get you out of so many different situations. So when you wake up in the morning, you already know, I love myself and this is what I'm going to do for the day, and being consistent with that. So life is already hard. But when you have like a schedule or something to follow or something to live by, it makes it so much easier to live, because then that's all you do. And then you start to become great within yourself. You start manifesting it, and then you start finding, and Google is awesome, YouTube is awesome, finding ways to do whatever it is you want to do. So if you want to be an engineer, or if you want to do whatever the hell you want to do, you look it up and see how to do it, and look at people that's actually done it and what their journey looked like. Don't try to change the wheel. Just do what they did, and it's going to work. I mean, we don't need to reinvent the wheel. Just do what they did, and it'll work. Now, when you're around, certain types of prejudice and racism and all that, and these isms, then of course it does make it a lot difficult. So then you probably want to look at different cities, different states, different places to where you can go to accomplish whatever it is you want to accomplish. And yeah, that's difficult, but guess what? It's well worth it, because you'll be out of your situation. So sometimes it takes a whole bunch of work to do one thing. And there's a whole bunch of steps just to do one thing. And that's just what it is. Just to pay your gas and electric bill, there's a whole bunch of steps. You got to get up, get dressed, get your kids ready for school, drive your car, get to the job, sit there for 8 hours, and then you work that day. And you have to do that 5, 6, 7 days a week. And then finally you get the money up, and then you just pay your gas and electric bill through your cell phone or anything like that. You don't have to go into places anymore. I remember when we stopped to stand in line at the gas and electric company, and all those people be in line to pay your bill. Or you can just mail it and put it in a money order and hope that it got to the Duke Energy or whatever. But now you can just pay everything conveniently from your phone. So look at all the steps it took just to pay a bill. So why can't you start taking steps to do something for yourself, to be great? We take so many steps to keep the leprechauns rich, to keep them in power, but we don't take any steps for ourselves, to keep ourselves happy, to keep ourselves loved and warm, and do things for ourselves. I mean, we continuously work for these people and just give them all our money back, give them their money back. We get paid, it goes into our bank account, and then it goes right back into the big, large companies. So we keep them rich, we keep them in power every day. But we don't think about ways on how we can love ourselves and to make ourselves great and make ourselves powerful. So you guys need to start really thinking about that. Think about yourself. Stop thinking about all this other stuff so that you can start becoming great. It takes one day at a time, and it could take years. It could take months. It could take a week. It depends on what you want to do. So if you're putting the time in, if you're being consistent with whatever it is you want to do, eventually it's going to happen. Things are going to work out, and you're going to be the best you. So if you're in a relationship that you don't want to be in, start taking steps to get out. And that's pretty much what I talk about. Steps on how to get out of your abusive relationship and becoming successful while being in it. And hopefully, it's not a person that's totally 100% not letting you do anything, because then that just means you're going to have to move and get to a shelter and go to another state and just say, forget everything and everybody. But if you're with somebody kind of like who I was with, that's pretty much, not there taking you through abuse, but they're, not, there to really be in your face all the time, then those types of situations, you can easily start moving towards your goals. Of course, I'm not going to let you leave. So, you still have to do stuff up under the nose or whatever. But I mean, at that point, you got to think about yourself and your kids and you. You're very important, because without you, there's nothing. I mean, if you're just going to work, what is that? I mean, if you're a person that just like to work for other people, that's fine. But if you're like me and you're a leader and you're a person that wants to lead and change the world and change the game and change the thoughts, then you can't do that. You have to start going out, finding ways to be successful and doing it different, because working for somebody just isn't what I want to do. And, that's just me. But if you're that kind of person, great, because I would definitely want to hire you, somebody that's really good at what they do and they want to work and they enjoy, making people money. Great. You can come work for me. But I'm not that type of person. There's things I want to do in my life. There's countries I want to visit. I need my time. My time is very important, and I don't like trading time for the little dollars at these jobs, because working a job, you'll never be rich working for another person. They're rich, but they're paying you a portion of what they make. You can't be rich from them. You have to go out and do something else and find careers that make a lot of money to where you can start your own stuff. And when you start your own company and start your own things, then that's how you become wealthy. That's how you start to have your time being switched for time and not money. But working for somebody else, guess what? You're going to always do that. I'm going to tell you that now. I've been doing it for almost 20 years. And working for somebody, it doesn't work. You're not going to become cha-ching. You have to put the little money that you do have left over after paying the leprechauns, and start putting it away into something that's great. And that's very difficult too. But that's what you have to do. Because if you continue to work for the leprechauns, you're never going to have your time. And then you have to be 60, 65, 70 before you can retire. Look at all the time you wasted with them. All your youth years, you worked for somebody and didn't have any of that. And there's so many 23-year-old millionaires right now. Look, take time for yourself. And if you are a working bee, that's fine. But still take time for yourself. Go get a massage. Go get a pedicure. Go get your nails done. Go get your hair done. Look beautiful for your man or your girl. Do some things for yourself still. Still take time for yourself. Still find vacation time at least once a year. Everybody gets a week off. If you don't, then I'm sorry. You might have to find a different company to work for. Pick your slave master. Since we're going to have to work, pick your slave master that's going to allow master. Can I at least have 1 week a year so I can take a vacation with my family? Sure. Master, can I at least have 1 day so I can go to the doctor and get my dentist appointments? Sure. And get paid for it? Sure. You need to find companies like that if you're going to be a working bee, because I'd be damned. So, consistency is very important. How many minutes I got? I'm going to end it. Okay, so consistency is very important. Just always be consistent, and anything that you want to do is going to happen. Be consistent in your health, be consistent in yourself, be consistent in your job, and great things will happen eventually. You will meet great goals. A lot of times when you're consistent at work and you're doing very well, they give you some pennies on the dollar by giving you a nice little raise or some bonuses. Like I said, pick your master. If you're going to be a working bee, pick the right master so that you can start taking out time for yourself, and they pay you for days off so that you can have some self-love, self-health, and go on vacations with your family and friends and still continue to have a social life. So consistency is important. If you guys have any other things that you want to talk about consistency, leave it at the bottom and give some people some great information and knowledge so that they understand how consistency works and how they can achieve great things. Love you guys. Thank you. Sorry about the missing video last week. I apologize for that. It's just so much going on, but that's not an excuse. Like I said, 1 year, I want to continue to put out these videos and see the enlightenment and see what it does for people, and then go from there. So you guys take care. Love you, like I said, and be consistent and driven. And always, like I said, life, love, and literacy, the most important 3 L's. L. That's important. Soon I will be on some podcasts this month, so I will be putting some of that information out as well, because I'll be on a couple podcasts for a couple of podcasters that wants me to come on their show. So see you guys then, and you all take care, and you all have a wonderful week. Peace out. Bye.
Feeling myself, I'm counting the wealth. Tasting the bag, I'm feeling the best.